Please close your eyes and just take a couple of deep breaths. Breathing in and out through your nostrils. When we look to center ourselves, oftentimes we are continuously bombarded by the need to follow that sound or to solve that problem that needs to be solved. And even those who have been doing this for a long time, have been meditating for a long time, every time we sit down, every time we come to our seat, it's a new experience. And I think we can all welcome ourselves to whatever experience we're having right now without the need to put it judge it or put it into relation to a past experience. Okay, let's bring the hands together at the heart center. And okay, raise the arms out and up. Take a full breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, circle the arms out and up, lift your gaze. Exhale, hands back to the heart center. Get yourself into a groove of this movement. Really connecting movement to breathing. Go ahead and step out the feet a little wider, bend the knees, place your hands on knees. As you inhale, arch your spine, stretch your chest forward. As you exhale, round your spine. Inhale, arching, sit back your hips, reach your chest forward, exhale and round. Breathing, moving at your breathing pace. So just kind of find that flow. We want to kind of rinse out the spine, give a little more movement into all those areas that might be feeling restricted today. Alright, keep the feet wide, reach the arms up, Utkatasana, but the feet are wide. Sit back the hips a little bit further, then shift the arms forward, bring your torso more parallel to the floor. Sometimes it helps to take the feet a little wider apart to make this happen. Inhale, exhale, hands touch down, hips lift up. And the hands can be touching the ground, or you can take your hands to your shins. Okay, bend the knees. I'm just going to turn forward to face you. So keeping the feet wide, coming into the yogic squat position. Hands to heart, center, elbows to inside of knees. If you have restrictions in your knees, or if this is not working for you, please feel free to be up higher or to skip it all together. Awesome. Hands down to the floor. Take back I'm going to mirror you. Take back your right leg. Back up the foot a little further. And have your hands on the inside of that left foot. And we're actually going to take the right hand a little wider out to the right. The fingers are going to turn in, so these are Gecko push-ups. Your elbows are going to bend out to the side. These are kind of pectorals push-ups as you look towards the bent knee side of the room. Inhale, straighten the elbows. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Good. Press on up, walk your hands in, and frame your front foot with your hands. Raise your left arm out up and take a big wide open twist. Now we're going to begin some shoulder movement, circling the left arm back behind you and down, and forward and up. I'm going to go right into my Ujjayi Pranayama, ocean breath. Feel free to breathe with that pranayama or simply to breathe naturally. Nice. So then bring the hands forward, step forward, pushing off the back foot toes. Take the feet wide, yogic squat. Again, modifying your squat as needed. Weight is in the heels. The tailbone lengthens down towards the floor, and then in the squatting position, you might be able to let the heart area lift up a little bit as well. Good, lift up the hips, bring your hands down, step back, your other legs. Now this time it's your left leg that's stepping back. So we're in that Gecko push-up position. The left hand goes out wider to the left. We bend the elbows out to the side and look towards to your right. Okay. Inhale to elbows, straighten the elbows. Exhale to bend. Inhale, straighten. Bend. Breathing in. Breathing out. So the ocean breath is going to get stronger as the body warms, as we ask ourselves to get more oxygen, as we ask the lungs to move, to participate more fully. Good, now let's bring the hands to frame on either side of the front foot. Now it's the right arm that reaches out and up into a twist. Begin to circle that right arm back behind you and down, then forward and up. Move at your breathing pace. Okay, so let's make our way back to the yogic squat position. And pressing into the heels, hands to heart. Stand all the way on up. Reach the arms skyward. Straighten the knees, lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Lower the arms out and down. Toe heel the feet closer in so the feet are directly under the hips. Good. Reach around behind you and clasp your hands, interlace your fingers. Lift the shoulders up towards the ears and then roll your shoulders back. Do not depress the shoulders. Think about instead stretching your chest forward. Pulling the arms back behind you as you inhale, lifting up through your heart. As you exhale, bend the knees and forward fold. The knees can start out being bent here as the head drops down, and the knees will go straighter, and the arms will pull up and overhead. Hands down to the floor. Look forward, bend your knees. Step back your left leg, lunge. Gaze forward, step back your right leg to downward facing dog. Inhale, plank, top of a push-up. Move through your flow if you know it. Take your own time, otherwise follow my lead. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Step forward your left foot, lunge. Gaze forward. Step forward your right foot to a standing forward fold. Bend your knees, reach your arms forward and hook your thumbs. Stand all the way on up, straighten the knees and arch your spine, lifting your chest. Exhale, bend the knees, clasp your hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, forward fold. Knees straighten, arms pull up and overhead, head lowers down. Inhale, hands down to the floor, bend the knees, to back your right leg, lunge, gaze forward. Step back your left leg to downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Chaturanga Dandasana or knees first. Inhale, cobra with hips on the floor, or upward facing dog with hips off the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward, lunge. Gaze forward. Exhale, step your left foot forward to a standing forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, reach your arms forward, hook your thumbs, stand all the way on up, straighten the knees and arch your spine. Exhale, bend the knees, clasp your hands behind the back. Clasp your hands with your non-dominant clasp, your other thumb is on top. Forward fold. Inhale, hands down to the floor, left leg back, lunge, gaze forward. Right leg back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale to your back bend of cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, lunge, gaze forward. Exhale, right foot forward, standing forward, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, reach arms forward, hook your thumbs, stand all the way on up. Straighten the knees and arch your spine. Exhale, bend the knees, clasp your hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, and forward fold. Inhale, hands down to the floor, right leg back, lunge, gaze forward. Left leg back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward, lunge, gaze forward. Exhale, left foot forward, standing forward, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, reach arms forward, clasp your thumbs, stand all the way on up, straighten the knees and arch your spine. Exhale, palms together, hands down the midline to your heart center. Breathe in through your nostrils, open the mouth, exhale. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, half arch, gazing forward. Exhale, plank, step back, lower down. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now from down dog, raise your left leg back behind you and up, so watch what's behind you when you do that. Then walk your hands back towards your right foot, coming into a standing splits or towards a standing splits. Lift your head, walk your hands forward, bring that left knee forward towards your nose and pause. Engage your abdominal strength. Navel lifts in and up. Moving back to down dog, left leg lifts up and back. Inhale. Exhale, left foot forward, coming into high crescent. So you might want to just back up the right foot first and then lift the torso and lift the arms up. Okay, once there, bend your elbows. Dragon wings posture. So the heart lifts up. The shoulder blades come closer together in the back of the body, and the legs are working. You're trying to kind of hug your legs in towards one another to create stability for this posture, engaging the inner leg muscles. Now we're going to, so the elbows are bent, we're going to take the left elbow on top of the right elbow. So it can be hands just up to shoulders, or it can be eagle arms with the palms together. Push off the back foot toes, step forward a couple times, and you're going to balance on that left foot. The right leg can begin to reach back behind you, and the torso is more parallel to the floor. So it's warrior 3 with eagle arms. Welcoming the wavering. Step lightly back to warrior 1. Arms reach out and up. Take a full breath in through your nostrils. Open the mouth, exhale. Bring your hands to the outer hips. Straighten both knees. And here you can either clasp your hands behind your back, take reverse namaste, palms together, fingertips pointing up towards the skull, or simply hold on to the wrists. Keeping the front knee straight, lengthen the spine forward, reaching out through your chest, and then begin to forward fold. So pyramid, lengthening the underside of the left leg. It might feel fine to let your head drop down. If you're feeling a little bit wobbly, you might want to bring your hands down to support or onto a chair or onto the wall. Lifting up the head, bend the front knee, warrior 1. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands forward and down, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank, top of a push-up. Exhale, lower, smooth out. Inhale, back bending. Exhale, downward facing dog. From down dog, raising your right leg back behind you up towards the ceiling, mindful what's behind you. And then walking your hands back towards your left foot, coming into that standing splits or half standing splits. Let's find a spot which is doable for your left leg and without having to aggravate or strain, breathing steadily and evenly. Walk the hands forward, conduct where the down dog hands were placed, and bring that right knee forward towards your nose. Navel draws in and up as the abdominal muscles participate. Make your way back to down dog with that right leg skyward. Inhale. Exhale, right foot steps forward. We're going to move into high crescent. Again, you might want to pull that right forward with the right hand or inch your left foot back first. Torso rise upright. Elbows bend. Heart lifts. Breathing in, drawing in the inner legs towards one another. Rooting into the front heel. Pressing back the back heel. Again, there's always going to be wavering in these bouncing postures, but see if you can stay with that wavering. Breathing steadily, evenly. Now we're coming into the eagle arm or the wrap position arm. So the right arm on top of the left. Hands can again to be the shoulders, or you could take the palms together. Pushing off the back of the toes, take a couple steps forward. Transferring the weight into the right foot, left leg reaches back. You can keep the big toe on the floor, or you can bring that lifted leg and torso more parallel to the ground. Breathe. Warrior one, lightly step back. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands behind you, straighten the front knee. Again, find your position of your arms, reverse namaste, clasping the hands or simply holding on to the wrists. Keep the front knee straight as you fold over the right thigh. Lengthening the spine by reaching the heart forward and then hinging from the hips. Again, you might decide to place your hands down to support of the floor or whatever you have handy there. Lifting up the head, bend the front knee. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands down to the floor, downward facing dog. Take it to the vinyasa sequence through plank as you're ready. Lowering down, exhaling. Inhaling to the back bend. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Breathe. Gaze forward, bend your knees, step or hop forward. Inhale, half arch, swing the chest forward, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold over the thighs. Inhale, arms wide, rise to standing upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. Rest your thumbs to the chest. Just to appreciate this body right here and right now. Feeling the heels, the feet grounded into the earth, the spine long. And open the eyes. Bring your left knee forward up into your chest. Then send the arms skyward past the ears. Warrior three, send your left leg back, and then open the arms out to a T. Dragon flying, bend and straighten your standing leg, flap your arms like wings. Helps to lift the corners of your mouth when you do this. Breathing in, breathing out. High crescent, step back. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, gecko push-ups, just 3 of them. Hands come to the floor on the inside of the front foot. Hands go wide, fingers turn in. 1, 2, 3. Walk your hands on in, twist, right arm out and up. Circle the right arm back behind you and down, then both arms pick up to dragon wings, that is, high crescent with the elbows bent. Nice. Hands forward and down to the floor, dragon tail, so it's down dog with your right leg lifted back behind you and up. Bend the right knee and turn the right hip open on top of left. Feel free to take it into a side plank if that's your thing, on your left hand. And then come back into the dragon tail position, moving into warrior 2, stepping the right foot forward, circling up to standing. Okay, so continue to mirror you. Send your right arm up, bend your elbow, pat yourself in the middle of the back. Left hand's gonna hold on to the point of that right elbow and pull it back. Or you can reach around behind you and hook hands behind your back. Side bend towards the back of your mat. Straighten both knees. Bring the torso upright, take the arms out to a T from the body. Trikonasana triangle, reach forward, touch down your right hand to your shin or your ankle. Left arm reaches skyward. You can turn the head and gaze up or sideways or down. Steady the breath. I'm just going to count the breath cycles, just kind of come back to that breath practice. So inhaling, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Inhale, stand all in up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, exhale, downward facing down. Hands forward and down. Step back. Stay in down dog or take it through the flow. Breathing in, breathing out. Meeting in down dog, look forward, bend your knees, lift your heels, step or hop your feet forward. Exhaling. Inhale, half arch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to standing, upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay. Opening the eyes, bring your right knee forward and up into your chest. Raise your arms towards the ceiling, past your ears. Good. Send the right leg back, arms open, dragon, flying or gaining altitude, bending and straightening your standing leg. So warrior 3 position. The arms open out to the side, you're flapping your dragon wings. Lightly step back to high crescent. Bring your hands forward. You can bring your hands first to the front thigh and then to the floor. 3 gecko push-ups. Fingers turn in, elbows bent. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale, X3. Inhale, exhale, walk your hands to the floor on either side of the front foot. Left arm reaches out and up, twisting. Left hand comes back to the floor, press into the hand, send your left leg back behind you, up, dragon tail. Left knee bends, left hip turns open on top of the right. Feel free to stay there or move into side plank on your right hand. From downward facing dog, step your left foot forward, circle up to warrior two. Take your left arm towards the ceiling, past your ear, bend your left elbow, bring your palm to the middle of your back. Right hand then can pull the point of the elbow back, or you can hook hands behind your back. Side bending towards the back of your mat. Bring the torso upright, release your arms out to a T. Straighten both knees straight. Triangle pose, reach forward and down. Left hand touches down lightly to the shin or the ankle or the floor. Right arm reaches skyward. Find your gaze point. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, press up the front heel to stand back and up to warrior two. Exhale, take it through the flow, downward facing dog. Through plank as you're ready, lowering down. Moving into your back bend, curling the heart forward, back to downward facing dog. Please lower the forearms down to the floor so you're in dolphin pose. You can walk your feet closer in if you like. Your elbows are pressing down and forward to help to lengthen the spine. Hips are lifting up and back. Stay where you are, or just because it's fun. You can move into forearm plank. Maybe it's not because it's fun, just because you think, why not? Okay. And there's always that kind of rigidity that happens when you're in an arm balance. So soften the shoulders, take another breath. Nice. So let's let the knees lower down. Hips go back towards the heels. Slide the arms back. Child's pose. Hands can rest, or the backs of the hands can rest on the floor and the outs of the feet. The forehead lowers down towards the ground. The spine rounds. Chin to chest, rolling yourself on up. Sit off to the side. Bring your legs out in front. Bring the soles of the feet together. Hold on to your arches of your feet or your ankles. Lift and lengthen your spine as you inhale. As you exhale, forward fold. Elbows go wide, forehead touches downwards towards the feet. Rolling yourself on up. Use your hands to lift up the knees. Just come into an easy seated position. Your choice. Roll the shoulders back and down. Lift up your heart. Raise the arms out the side. Turn the palms up. Sweep the arms skyward. Take a full breath in through your nostrils. Open the mouth. Exhale. Hands come to the heart center. Touching the thumbs to the chest, let the chin tilt downward. As we hinge from the hips and bow forward, we bow forward into our inner wisdom and to that connection that we have to one another. Even though we might be separated physically, we're here together in spirit. May all beings everywhere, near or far, live in peace, be free of fear, and be held in loving kindness. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. See you next time.